Warzone 2 has an insane amount of really good weapons right now. Most guns are usable as long as you have a solid build for it. Assault rifles are the way to go if you're looking for something for those medium to long range engagements. So today we're going to build up the best assault rifles in Warzone 2. Alright, starting it off here for our first AR, we have the TAC 56. Started off, we have the barrel, which is the 17.5 inch Tundra Pro, which is going to help us out with some damage range, hipfire accuracy, and bullet velocity. We're going to go into tuning, tune that fully to recoil steadiness and full damage range. Onto the muzzle, we have the Harbinger D20, which is going to help us out with some sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil smoothness. Go over to tuning, get that bullet velocity up and recoil smoothness. Down to our underbarrel, we have the FTAC Ripper 56, which is going to help us out with some aiming idle stability, hipfire accuracy, and recoil stabilization. We go over and tune it for that aiming idle stability and recoil stabilization. Down to our mag, we have the 60 round mag. And over to optic, I run the Schlager 3.4x on it. You could rock the red dot, you could rock VLK, it's all preference, but main thing is we're going to go in here and tune it to full ADS speed. And eye position, again, it's all preference, I like right in the middle. We're going to go into the firing range here, test this bad boy out. As you can see, it excels everywhere. Close range, medium range, far range. This gun is really good overall if you just want to rock it as your main and have an SMG on your secondary. Super nice gun. This is the TAC 56. Next up, we have the Lachmann 5.56. We're going to start it off on the barrel again. We have the 15.9 inch Lachmann wrap barrel, which is going to help us out with some bullet velocity, damage range, recoil control, hipfire accuracy. Our tuning for this is going to be full recoil steadiness and damage range. We have the same muzzle on this one as our TAC 56, which is the Harbinger D20. For our sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil smoothness. Tune this to full recoil smoothness and bullet velocity. Down to our underbarrel, we have the FTAC Ripper 56, aiming idle stability, hipfire accuracy, and recoil stabilization. Go into the tune, we have aiming idle stability and again recoil stabilization. Down to the mag, we have the 60 round mag. If you do want to rock the 40 round mag for duos or solos, I highly recommend that. But if we're rocking trios or quads, definitely the 60 round mag. I highly recommend rocking a red dot on this because it takes away absolutely every visual recoil on this gun. Over to our tuning, we have ADS speed. I leave my eye position right in the middle. So that is the Lachmann. Let's go into the firing range here and give this a little test. As you can see, there is little to no recoil. Beautiful gun. Get a little bit more aggressive with it because you are rocking a red dot. Overall, an absolute beast of a gun. This is the Lachmann 5.56. Over to the M4. Starting it off with the high tower 20 inch barrel, which is going to help us out with some bullet velocity, damage range, recoil control, and hipfire accuracy. We're going to tune this to full damage range, and we're going to go all the way up on recoil steadiness as well. Our muzzle is going to be the Echoless 80, which is going to help us out with some sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil smoothness. And we're going to tune that full bullet velocity and ADS speed. Our underbarrel is going to be FTAC Ripper 56 for that aim and idle stability, hipfire accuracy, and recoil stabilization. We're going to go up and we're going to fully tune this to aiming idle stability and ADS speed. Down to our magazine, we have the 60 round mag. Again, if you're rocking singles or duos, you can rock the 45 round mag, but trios and quads definitely rock the 60. And up to the optic, I have the Cronin Mini Pro. If you guys do prefer having the Schlager or the VLK, you guys can definitely run that as well, but I highly recommend rocking the red dot on this. And going into tuning, again, ADS speed to max. Bring this into the firing range here, and I will show this off a little bit. You guys can see little to no recoil, medium, close, and far range. Overall, a little bit more of the aggressive side on this M4 with those ADS speed tunings, but as you can see, it really doesn't affect the recoil at all. So that is the M4. And now we're on to the newest AR in the game, which is the M13B. We're going to be starting it off with the barrel, which is the 14 inch Bruin Echelon, which is going to help us out with some damage range, bullet velocity, hipfire accuracy, and recoil control. Full tuning is full damage range on the bottom and full recoil steadiness on the left. The muzzle is going to be the Harbinger D20 again, which is the sound suppression, bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil smoothness on it. And we're going to tune it to full recoil smoothness and bullet velocity. Down to our underbarrel, we have the FTAC Ripper 56 for our aiming idle stability, hipfire accuracy, and recoil stabilization. We're going to go in and tune that to full recoil stabilization and aim and idle stability. Down to magazine, we have the 60 round mag. If you're rocking solos or duos, you could rock 45 round mag. Trios or quads, definitely rock the 60 round. And for optic, I'm rocking the Cronin Mini Pro red dot, and we have that fully tuned to ADS speed. And there's the M13B. We're going to bring this into the firing range here, give it a little test. Again, just little to no recoil overall. Super fun build to use with this gun. This is the M13B. And now we are over to the Kastov 74U. This is a little bit of a different build. This is more of a sniper support build. So if you do enjoy sniping, this is a great build to rock with it. We're going to start off with the muzzle here, which is the X10 Havoc 90. It's going to help us out with some horizontal and vertical recoil control. And we're going to tune it to 0.44 recoil stabilization and full gun kick control on the bottom. And for the underbarrel, we have the VX Pineapple, which is going to help us out with some hip fire accuracy, hip recoil control, recoil steadiness, and aim walking steadiness. And we're going to go up and tune that to full hip walking speed and full ADS speed. Over to the ammunition, we have high velocity, which can help us out with some bullet velocity. Going to tuning, we have full damage range and full bullet velocity. Up to laser, we have the FSS OLE V laser. That's going to help us out with some ADS speed, aiming stability, and sprint to fire speed. And again, I have the Corona Mini Pro optic on it, and we have that tuned up to ADS speed, and again, eye position is all preference. So now we're going to go into firing range, and because it is a sniper support, it's going to be really good for those close and medium. You can definitely shoot them long range. It has a little bit more recoil for long range, but for those close and medium fights, you're going to be absolutely melting people because this thing is amazing. This is a sniper support 74U build. Make sure you guys give this a try if you do enjoy sniping. And there you have it. There are the top 5 ARs in Warzone 2 at the moment. Make sure to give them all a try. Make sure to find your favorite one and let me know in the comments which one you guys like the most. If you guys do enjoy my builds, my guides, anything I upload, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that noti bell to get notified when I do upload next, and I will see you guys in the next video.